welcome. So, no, I did not get a contribution. That's one thing I would like to fix, but I don't really have a control on that weird thing going on with the throne gifts. Every time I switch back to that screen, it will reload the last donation that was given, and I have no control over that, sadly. I also noticed that my bots finally got rid of their little birthday hats. I don't know if it's because I keep fiddling in the I changed your hat earlier. Why is it not loading? There we go. I don't know if it was because I was fiddling in the hats this week, because if you guys can see, right under my big finger, right here where I'm wiggling, my little avatar. Hi, Goblin! Always happy to see you. As I was saying, as my little avatar is walking left right here, I have programmed in the little Taco the Imp hat, as was requested by one of yous. And now it, along with the Cat Queen hat, should be in the shop for you guys. I have access to it. I don't know if you guys have access to it. But it should be available for you guys for 40 coins, I believe. I either put them at 40 or 35. I figured with all the gaming you guys have been doing on the channel, you should be able to spend a little bit more of your coinage. Either way, I got that done, at least. And I think Goblin was not there last weekend. I also, as you can see from the slime you're wearing on your head, I also fixed all the green hats. They should no longer be invisible. They're desaturated, but they are no longer invisible. I still need to work on the main hand items, and after that I can start implementing the offhand items. There's a bunch of stuff I need to get done. To access the shop if you're on YouTube, because on Twitch you should have a little menu if you scroll down. You have to type in !extension and it should open a window. I have dry skin behind my ear. It's not fun. We're just going to wait a little bit longer, see if anybody else comes on. And if they don't, we'll get started, and then they'll come on, because that's usually what happens. And I almost choked to death on my secret tea. I'm not saying the entire name of the tea. If you know it, keep it for yourself. We are trying not to upset people. Good afternoon, Sharon and Goblinator. Hi, Paul! Just finished saying that I have the new hats available in the shop. I'm wearing the Taco the Imp hat. Like I said, I can't tell if you guys have access to it. You should. I put a price on them and everything. They should be in the shop. It's just I can't test it myself because I have access to everything. Also, just yesterday, because usually Saturdays are my day off, except the first Saturday of the month, usually because of the color of the month challenge. So yesterday, I did this little piece right here of Lulu from WarioWares, and I covered her in, I don't know if you guys can see, because there's not really any front-facing light. You can see a little bit down here, almost all of the elements has a gold, well, almost all the elements, I should say, really have a gold accent. She's very, very shiny in real life. I just put her in my Ko-fi shop. Put her up in my coffee shop this morning. So there you go. If you want a nice big bright gold card. And Goblin just proved to me that the Cat Queen hat is available for you guys. So if you guys want it, it's up in the shop. Just gonna move this here because nobody is interested in watching me shop on AliExpress. Ooh, I'm having a big slowdown right now. This time I know the lag is on my side because I'm looking at my I'm looking at my RAM and it's going so yeah. It did not like that I moved my Firefox window. So what I'm going to do, just that. There we go. Back to the actual reason you guys come here to watch me draw. Just gonna go ahead. I really need to get around to see if I can do some custom emojis for my Twitch channel. I mean, I can, it's the time that I don't have, of course. What a surprise. Just gonna go over and switch to my companion mode. When Clip Studio fucks up, they fuck up. But I gotta say, when they don't fuck up, they're wonderful. I adore companion mode on my phone. Adore it. Oh? Okay. I have a Ko-fi bot! I just learned that, and it's Setzer. How appropriate! Oh, we're gonna go look right away. I'm pretty sure I know. By the way, thank you, Paul, as usual. Your constant support is always, 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 always appreciated. At all time. Yeah, there she went. I knew it. So that little announcement I made earlier, she gone. No longer available. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Muchas gracias. Arigatou gozaimasu. And I just learned I have a Ko-fi bot now. I mean, I knew I had the little, Hang on, I'm just gonna grab Paul real quick. He didn't do anything wrong. I just want to grab him so you guys... Because I know I have the little donation button up here. But it's the first time I actually have a reaction live to someone buying stuff on my shop. So I did not know I had a Ko-fi bot. And it sits there. Okay. Damn, that was fast. She looks so good. I know, I'm as surprised as you are. And thank you. Well, I know what I'm doing after a stream. I'm packing. Giggle, giggle. Bootleg cookie set. There we go. Oh, I have another exciting tablet news. Oh, yes, please, 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 please tell us. Because first and foremost, despite everything looking despite everything looking Final Fantasy VI, this is an art channel, and any art news is good news on this channel. So go ahead. I have the computer one that I told you about. My partner has it, but I'll get it after December 10th because they're in Quebec till then. But we have a but. We like butts on this channels, usually, unless it's bad news, but it's supposed to be good news. I am shaking in anticipation. I'm getting an actual 16GB RAM tablet PC for... Hang on, I'm gonna try reading it in full so everybody can enjoy the news. Goblinator is getting an actual 16J RAM tablet PC for free, a $1,200 value. So everybody at the same time, you know what? I have control on your little souls. There we go. Now we're all dancing because we're all happy for Goblinator. And now we're farting because I have control on everybody. But we're still happy. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a couple more sylphs. There we go. I know Paul is just gonna go on a shopping spree as soon as I open up the offhand item aisle of the store. Because this man has been participating since like months before I was able to understand the store. Now, does that mean I'm going to have to do a couple more WarioWare's characters? One of my regular clients has got one in charity auction, Microsoft Surface Pro 7. I have absolutely zero opinion on that OS. Well, OS. I don't know what OS it runs, but I'm assuming it's a different OS than the desktop Windows. I don't know. Either way, fuck yes, you deserve it. Enjoy it. I still have 6,000 points to spend. Oh my god. I really got... But the problem is with the offhand items is that I have to move all of them individually. Because the offhand is slightly different in the depth depending on the item. That's why it's taking so long. No idea. All I know is that I'm getting it for free and I can work on it and travel instead of breaking my hands on my phone. Now you bet. What I was actually going to say with that B word is you better be excited. But I choked on my own burps. Good for you. Freaking good for you. Yes. I'm all for this. Then again, I'm more of like an art pusher, so anything that can help anybody do art, I'll share you the link. I don't think I can here. No, you can't. What I can do is go and get it on Facebook, where you're probably sending it to me, and I can post links. The only reason you guys can't post links is to, like, discourage bots and idiots. I know you guys are not bots, and you're certainly not idiots. Hi, Coco. There we go. Oh, that's a long. That's a long. That's a long link. Either way, from what I'm seeing from the thumbnail, it's a very nice and cute little tablet. I hope it comes with that stand. That's going to help. I'm also accepted by my new Maso Osteo, and since I went in a work tour, I have 3 appointments to help unbreak my body. Unbreak my body, crack my neck again. I'm gonna stop that. Still amused that my default font for Bootleg Cookie is called Back Issues. I know it means older books, but in my case, it's very appropriate. It's gonna be an extra $2.20 a month, but maybe save me. Well, at that price, it better save you and make you a coffee in the morning. Assuming Goblin drinks coffee. I don't drink coffee. It puts me to sleep. I can drink iced coffee. Then I get a little drowsy or like really excited. It depends. It's a coin toss. It's a dice shake. But actual hot coffee, I've never finished a cup. Bring that back down. It used to put me to sleep because ADHD. Now with the ADHD meds, it does wake me up, but I also have mad diarrhea 3 sips in. So it's one or the other with that kind of stuff. You know what? I'll deal with the caffeine putting me to sleep bit. Also, my hair is too long right now, so I slicked it back like Reggie from the Archie comics. Can't wait for Mom to cut my hair again because I'm starting to have long hair nightmares again, and no thank you. Hopefully Meso won't be weekly for the next year. I can't exactly actually be sure I can do the 4-month. Can you imagine? That's 50% covered too. Ah, I thought you were almost naked when you go to the mesotherapist. I'm kidding! I know what you mean by 50% covered. I am being a doof. and no winds ever. My body's a temple, haunted and in ruins. But it's still a temple. My body is a tempo. LMAO. I'm just gonna lower myself a little bit because even when standing up, I'm not that tall. There we go. You gotta be honest. Tempo with that. Welcome to today's game show where we try to guess who is from Quebec. Our first contestant, Goblinator. This cup is green. My green screening is acting up again. If I'm quiet, I'm doing paperwork for my review. I hope I don't have a stupid interviewer. The last one actually asked me when I would recover from autism. Let me reread that again. If I'm quiet, I'm doing paperwork for my review. I hope I don't have a stupid interviewer. That part is fine. The last one actually asked me when I would recover from autism. I'm gonna try again. Starting from the last one. The last one actually asked me when I would recover from autism. Where do I begin? Okay, we're stopping the live stream right here. See you guys next week. I think the stupidity just heard me. right there. I'm pretty sure I'm bleeding from the ears right now. The people Social Security hires to catch people faking disabilities ask the stupidest questions. Oh man, I'm so mean and nasty with those stupid things. I would just pull out my agenda. Let me see on my schedule. They always think we're faking it. Hey, look, Mom, I made it. Can I... Oh, it rolled up a little bit. Can I have some chocolate milk now? Well, you would. If you could use the store, you can get some drinks in the Stream Avatar store. When do you think you'll recover from... What happened? What? Apparently, Coco needs to be interviewed by her insurance, I assume. And the last interviewer asked her when she thinks she'll recover from autism. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That's exactly how it works. Like, I'm thinking that in about 2 years' time, in February, I'm going to recover from being left-handed. Now, this has been too troublesome in my life. When I hit 42 years old, I am going to switch my main hand. That's what I'm going to do. Gonna write that down. Oh, sorry. But I don't have Nesquik there. I like Nesquik milk. I'm being reviewed for disability benefits. They tried to kick everyone off. Well, of course, they want to get the money and not have to pay it out like they're supposed to. Okay, put you on my computer so I don't have to stay on my phone unless I want to type. Much easier. Yay! Okay, I got scared for half a second. I thought my fan was acting up. No, my parents are doing some special time of the year cooking. Then they're using the blender upstairs. If they can, they will kick people with mental disabilities off because they think our bodies can work even if our minds are a hot mess. It really is awful. I'm so afraid they will eventually soon want to see my bank account, and if they do, I might lose it. I've been fired for social difficulties related to autism many times. Are you all excited for the Grinch to show up to your houses this holiday season? Joke's on them, both my head and body are broken. Yeah, because the default is always to think that people are going on disability because they're lazy. I can't work anymore at all. Sure, there's always 1 or 2 people that are lazy, but compared to all the thousands of people that actually need the disability, and then to be treated like shit, the entire time. Well, when do you plan on getting better? I fucking wish I could get better. Oh yeah, because they give enough money on disability welfare to actually live. Oh yeah. Yes, because once again, you're all lazy. Please note, I'm being sarcastic. They can't legally look at your bank account ever. They suggested fight them. Listen to Paul. I always listen to Paul. If Paul tells me to jump off a bridge, that better be a shallow bridge. Doink! Because that's another thing. They think that disabled people should all be like what you see in the 1930s movies. Social Security will kick you off if you have more than $2,000. They used to have the right. Personally, I would look it up. Always listen to Paul unless you don't want to, which that's okay too. See, Joel has the right idea. They haven't asked since 2019 and got my disability finally on. Who can? The government without financial evasion? I'm really curious. It sounds like a human rights violation. I mean, we're talking about disability. Of course it's full of human rights violations. They want us to be destitute. We don't get enough to live on. It's true, if I remember well, recently they cut off half of Coco's food, and she had to fight like a devil in holy water to get it back. The state didn't help with their own benefits. I couldn't manage. If they discover fraud, they can, but they shouldn't be able to otherwise. Welfare would do check every 3 to 6 months to be sure you weren't getting more than what they were given. I get extra from the state because I am on a special diet that she had to prove multiple times, because if she's not on that diet, she dies, and nobody wants Coco to die. They allow me $200 work revenue and 100 kips per month. I'm not frauding per se, but I often end up with more than that. Man, things are getting serious in the chat. I'm more involved in the chat than on my actual work today. I'm on full disability. I almost get the most you can now, and I'm still $600 to $800 under. Diabetics, my low-carb diet is expensive. Yeah, on top of that, if you want to be healthy, you better be fucking rich. If I want to have them covering my special diet, I have to show them all my food bills, and then it doesn't line up with what I get. This is a very talkative stream today. Yeah, we're talking about serious stuff. I'm doing well on my diet right now, though Thanksgiving put on a few pounds, but that's true for everyone. Yeah, I mean, I'm up to 220 right now, so... It tends to become chatty when I'm here because I'm a massive trauma thumper. I'm 245-ish. I'm still 140 pounds. Did you lose 10 pounds, Joel? What y'all don't understand is that Joel has, like, the metabolism of Barry, the Flash. Barry Allen, that's the word I was looking for. Like, he walks his entire life every day, and then he eats a lot, but he doesn't gain weight. But he needs all that energy to walk his life every day, so there you go. Me, I get heavier, but I somehow don't get bigger. I don't know what's going on. I'm assuming as soon as I hit 50, everything's gonna let go at the same time, and I'm just gonna turn into Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. The good news is that I know how to pass my review. I just have to emphasize my hermitness and social anxiety. Well, it's enough to be, considering everything I know about what's going on. I'd be a hermit too. Hikikomori. I weigh around 195. So all we need now is to know Paul's weight now. Used to be 245, now I'm 195. Atta girl, Coco. Proud of you, bye. Stepson. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I got crud on my glasses without touching them. But Shiro, why don't you get the contact lenses? Well, that would be because I'm an artist and I know where my hands have been at all times. And I'm not putting that against my cornea. 2018, I was 208. In 2019, I was 185. After the pandemic and a horrible 2 years, I'm now at 160. So what did we learn? I am the only person that handled the pandemic like a champ because I'm used to being alone and isolated. Also, that means that me and Goblinator can totally take all of you in a fight. Well, let's see if it's true. Also, I'm getting Pokemon Scarlet Johansson tomorrow. I know it's a flaw game graphic-wise, but I'm still gonna play it regardless. I'm bad, I know. Well, you're allowed. I think I'm the only one who lost during pandemic. I did a lot of walking in the park where I could social distance. Oh, I love social distancing. Especially from people living near me. Love it. Shiro, I thought you had moved out. I didn't know you were still around. How come we don't see you in town? Well, you personally is because you kicked me in the stomach in 4th grade. Everybody else is because I went to school with you guys. You guys made my life absolutely horrible and a nightmare, and I hate you all, so yeah. I kept pretty much the same. My life didn't change outrageously with the pandemic. Well, in food habits, anyway. Are you shitting me? Why is it always my bots that win? What's the point? Y'all suck, me included. I never noticed my cursor doing that before. Okay. Hi, Sam! Sharon has one of those sticks that keeps people from breathing the same air as her. She used to jab them away. Yeah, it's called a softball bat. Says Louisville Sluggers on the side. One of those sticks, you mean a boomstick? No, my boomstick is much smaller and hollow plastic. So... Why do you suck, Sam? What's going on? I didn't realize anything was happening because the stream is paused on my phone, so I just thought our avatars were gone. No, it's normal. We're doing a battle royale. Ooh, that's small. There's nothing to worry about. It's normal when the avatars disappear. When it's not normal, I will say so. Usually you will know by the audio warning. You said I sucked. I did? I'm not trying to gaslight him. Seriously, did I say he sucked? Because if I said you suck, I meant everybody sucks, me included. Because we keep losing to the bots in Battle Royale. It's not as fun. I want to carry a javelin so people stay away. I got a pointy umbrella at least. I need an umbrella. I haven't had an umbrella in years. No, everyone does. There comes a time in every man or woman's life when they realize they can't win at Battle Royale. That's alright, it just means there's no future left for you. What am I going to do with this boy? I saw it was at the end already, haha, I'm also highly distractible. Trying to decide what to do with my day, what to eat. If I clean out, I'll just rest like I actually need. What is it with all of us not being able to rest when we need to? All of us, me included. Checks notes. Everyone is an artist. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. You excluded a whole bunch of people there, neither me or Shiro. It has either. It has? I love the drawing so far, it was a joke. Oh, that's okay, Sam. Because I want to make sure I don't insult people accidentally. If I insult people, I want it to be super clear to everybody, me included. I'm a menace, Sharon, you kind of have to love me. Well, I had a lot of social stuff, then I went on work tour, I'm just back yesterday afternoon. Ugh, social. ID, identify, sorry. Either me or Shiro. ID as either. Okay. Now I get it. Ugh, that took me a while. I identify as... and that suits me just nice. You're a mean one, Mr. J. I gotta go, but keep up the good work. Okay, Sam. Have a nice day. That was a lovely 5 minutes. Either man or woman, we're danger fluid. Yes! That is my favorite fake lapsus of Mom's. Why do I call it a fake lapsus? Because she will mispronounce a word on purpose when she don't understand it. Not that she doesn't understand what I said, is she doesn't understand the context of the word, so she mispronounces it on purpose. And how do I notice? Because recently when I said the word danger fluid, she looked at me and said, gender fluid? So yeah, that's what she does. Your mom sounds cool, Sharon. I'm hungry, what should I eat? What do you have in the fridge? Depending on your level of hunger, either something light, because I feel like heavy food is more supper time stuff. I should buy some next grocery order. Eat buffalo wings, Coco. The oranger the better. I thought that one was Mom, not your sis. This is Mom. And this is Sis. When my sister mispronounces words, that's completely different. When Mom doesn't understand the context of a word, she will mispronounce it. When my sister mispronounces a word, is because she's struggling with translating from English to French and back and forth like that. Like for the longest time, she thought a watermelon was pronounced watermelon. I have no idea where she got that second O from. Like, they both got their issues, to put it politely. Like, sometimes, a couple of times actually, they're both in this, yeah. And sometimes they will argue with me about somebody's gender, and I'm like, they told me they identify as this, and then they look at the photo and they're like, no, they identify as this. And I'm like, no, they told me they identify as this, and they go, that, no, this, but they look like that, this. Stop arguing. I'm still researching if the government can legally look at a bank account for disability, and information is very vague. Of course it's vague. They're trying to make it as difficult as possible. You need to report your assets, but no mention on if they can access. So it's a mix of government illegalities and dinner suggestions in the chat now. Yeah. You gotta keep in mind the laws can be different between the US and Canada. You need to follow me to participate in chat. I believe the chat has plenty enough participation right now. People are participating, believe you me. I think they changed that a few years ago. Probably wasn't very legal then, but didn't want to lose my welfare, so complied. But I think it got removed till true suspicion, not random selections twice a year. Twice a year on top of that. The stress! I want to try burrito, but it has meat from more exotic animals like elephants or camel, and heck, add ostrich and hippo meat there while you're at it. Ostrich meat is actually something that you can usually find in certain grocery stores, like specialty stores. I believe they eat it in Australia, I think? Or at least emu meat. You know, revenge for the emu war that they lost. Also, I'll give a good hand of applause to my sister who, after 5 years, finally grew boobs. Proud of her. If she ever sees this video, she's going to kill me, but I don't care. Good job on your boobies. They're all natural. They were not installed. Please take care of yourself, Goblin Editor. There should be access to legal advice if you need it. They also make that super hard. Remember what province we're from. We're assholes to everybody equally. If anything, drawing the Mario Brothers for 5 years straight, I'm getting better at my ball caps. I don't get stimulus stuff, Quebec here. They did a $2,000 a month for everyone who was a student or worker for COVID, but all welfare people were not allowed. Of course not. God forbid. They might accidentally put jelly and peanut butter on their sandwiches for a week. And for those who don't know, this is quote-unquote a new character. He's been there for a couple years in real life. This is, right here, this pretty guy here. He is Roxanne's fiancé. And we actually like this one. But looks like I'm heading to Australia. I'll see you around, Sharon. Keep my room safe and sound, and do not look inside my closet. It has naughty mags inside, but I only read the articles. Is she having a kid? They're working on it, actually. She's not pregnant yet, but she wants to be. Welfare is like 720 regular, 800 temporary disability. A temporary disability. That temporary disability should be like a broken bone. Not chronic pain. 1140 full disability and 1400 after 66 months of full disability. Congrats, Sharon's sister. Hope they'll be useful for warfare. I was temp for the best 7 out of 10 years before getting full. Man, there's a lot going on. Took that long to get listened to about pain and mental alone wasn't enough. Sharon, are you ready for the Krampus to arrive in Canada this holiday season? Hopefully you've been a good kid. In the US, they treat everyone on disability as temporarily disabled unless they are living in a facility for severely impaired people. Yeah, because apparently if you have independent thought, you're good to go in the Amazon salt mines. Is the culture of, get over it. Like when I was talking to my mom recently about my traumas, and she said, you're an adult now, you should be over it. And I'm like, oh yes, of course. No, you should be over it, you should get over it. Of course, why didn't I think of that? Because it's that easy. Another time I was struggling and she actually threatened me. And I'm putting that in quotes. She threatened me with, if you're gonna continue like that, you're gonna go see a psychologist. And I'm like, yes, that's what I want. And she said, well, let's not jump to conclusions there. I love my mom, but sometimes there, And then when I finally do get to go see a psychologist, turns out they're an idiot. I was declared disabled from when I was a child. You'd think they'd realize this was lifelong. No, because you're an adult now. Everything you had as a child is supposed to cancel out as soon as you hit 18. You have the right to vote, there goes that childhood polio. That's not how physical illnesses work, and that's not how mental illnesses work. Shut up. You can't just take 2 Advils and call me in the morning and autism leaves. That's not how it works, okay? That's bullshit. It's a 5 to 7 years right now to get opening for low-income housing. I haven't checked semi-care facility because I'm sure I'm too young for them. And that's another thing. Ageism. You're too young to have chronic pain, yet here we are. But I have a cane and a walker, a shower stool, a step stool to get in my bed, and still working on getting my list of accommodations all bought. It's a struggle. Sharon's mom. Whoa, my kid likes me threatening them? Whoa, I gotta rethink punishing her. And she's not the only one with that mentality, because when I was working at the electronics store, as a full-grown adult, mind you, despite being the same height I was in 4th grade, my low-income housing is trying to evict me for stupid reasons. You know, like not bringing in bed bugs or drugs. In my case, my parent didn't believe anything ever, so I sucked it up, but I'm like you, it was from being a kid. Turns out I'm also ADHD, autism, and CPTSD. As I was saying, when I was working at Urso, I actually had some customers look at me and tell me that they knew my mom. I did make a bootleg cookie out of that. tell me to my face that they knew my mom. They were going to tell my mom about my behavior, and I'm like, you do realize I'm like 25, 26, right? You I know what my height may say, but I am a grown-ass adult. What do you think my mom's gonna do? Take away my phone? I'm the one that's paying for my phone. Take away my car keys? I paid for my car. It's stupid they think we will just grow out of things. They're incurable illnesses. They are trying to evict me because my shower is stained, because I have power strips for the TV and PC, and that I tried to block the noise and the ashtray smell. That is stupid reasons, considering what the other tenants do. I have CPTSD because my narcissist parents abused me and I was bullied by other kids. I hate people. I'm sorry, Coco. Oh, I hate people too. Great, now I spat all over my screen because I'm upset. But it's enough to be upset. In society, the minute you don't fit in the mold, you're gonna get shit on. Sharon's mom, Sharon's not butter, she's ungroundable. Hard saying, Coco. Narcissist, sociopath, and heavy bullying even as an adult. And, like, bullying is, like, multiplied in tens when you try to work a job with people. And most of the job offered for neurodivergent people is a social job, like retail or groceries and stuff like that, where you have to deal with assholes that yell at you for every single possible reason. And then you have to deal with bosses who yell at you for every single possible reasons. Like, let's say you're the type that get easily emotionally overwhelmed, and if you get emotionally overwhelmed when somebody yells at you, somebody else will come back to yell at you for being emotionally overwhelmed and then fire you. Then you try to explain that, oh well, do better, it's not my choice. My sister is mad at me for going no contact. She thinks that includes her. She doesn't know her parents are narcissists because she's a golden child. My question is, do these people want to understand? Because, like, as neurodivergents, we've been yelled at so often. We're the type to explain and explain to try and get understood. And most of the time it never works, because what do you mean by that? I mean exactly that. I'm not trying to play 4D chess. If I have to tell you something directly, I'm doing it. Just thinking of working for someone again gives me crippling anxiety, yes. That's why I can't work too much simulation socializing, and I got fired for that. Yeah. They're like, get over it. It's not my idea. I am not enjoying this like you think I am. I am not enjoying this at all. It takes me by surprise as much as it takes you by surprise. If I had as much control on this as you thought I did, we wouldn't be in this situation. You're exaggerating. You're lying. No, I'm not. Shut up Sit your ass down and listen to other people for a chance. Grow empathy. I promise you, if you start like caring for other people, it's not going to sting. I missed a hug, I think. Hey Coco, did you eat anything yet? I know some great places to eat in Alberta, not too far from where you are. Somebody give Joel a map of North America. I hear my neighbor in his own house swearing loud and banging cupboard doors, and I almost sweat myself a little with my heart in my throat. Yeah, that's enough too. Because sadly enough, that is a familiar behavior, and your body reacts to the stimuli. They don't even need to be aimed at you to be scary. No, it's just the noise. I live in Minnesota in the US. We border with Ontario. No, it's because Joel thinks Canada is nothing but Alberta and that's it. Like Joel is like, only Alberta. 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 I have both cats on with me right now. They know I need to chill down. One on my chest and lap, the other on the couch's armrest. Well, we're gonna save. We're gonna battle. I get that it's a joke, but just thinking of it makes me struggle. Have you tried using good quality foam earplugs? They can really help and aren't too uncomfortable to wear. Earplugs do nothing for bass. Yeah, because then you got the vibration. It's not that Coco doesn't try. Like, literally at the point where she's at, it's like people are... Have you tried not existing and not bothering other people with the fact that you breathe? It's at that point. Because Coco has been more than accommodating on everything. I'm huge on bass because I used to be a musician. My instrument was a bass. I like to feel it make my inside vibrate. But if it's a bass voice that's harsh, I'll stress. Yeah, the thing is, Coco, she had issues with people playing very loud music with very heavy bass against the wall of her bedroom, and it would be so loud it would knock stuff off her wall. And at like way past the normal time where loud noise is allowed in an apartment building. It's different when you make the noise yourself versus the neighbors. Yeah, because when you make the noise yourself, you choose to make the noise. You get to choose to make the noise. Plays recorder while your neighbors bang their furniture. I'm sorry, I just pictured two grown people just slapping down on their couch cushions. Why should we have to dampen the noise in our own space, though we don't control either when they happen? And that's what I was talking about earlier. Coco has been nothing but accommodating, and when she asks for accommodation, she's the issue. When I went quiet, the neighbors crank it up so loud I can feel the vibrations. It literally hurts. In my specific case, it's random. He doesn't do it every day, just often enough to be stressing. He never said a mean word to me, ever. He still terrifies me. I literally vomited when they did it when I had a headache. Yeah, because one of the many symptoms of neurodivergence is having an oversensitive... Well, not just neurodivergence. If you've spent your childhood being bullied and manipulated and stuff like that, you can be oversensitive to certain sounds, or even all sounds. I'm always amazed by your lines, Sharon. Put my own line art to tears. Well, in my defense, I've been drawing since I was 3, so... and I am 40 now. It's practice. You'll do it too when you reach 40. I'm so sorry, Coco. That sounds like an awful living situation. It is. Oh, no doubt about it. I'm always the hit issue in everyone's life. I am the obstacle in their hero's journey. You shouldn't have to. I just use them all the time and find them helpful to block out most noise pollution. Noise blocking headphones over that if needed. Yes, and we're back to the oversensitivity to certain stuff because, like, me, personally, I don't like loud music. I don't like loud sounds. And there's some people that have an oversensitivity to touch, so having the headphones on can be a stressing factor too. Like me, personally, I have trouble with certain textures, and my fingertips are excessively sensitive, and if I have an issue with a texture, I absolutely have to reach for my little Batman fidget spinner, grab the tail of it, and jab my thumb on it until the bad feeling goes away. Just rubbing it like this until I feel better. And yeah, I have a Batman fidget spinner. Well, if you've been bullied, chances are you're neurodivergent. Well, duh. We all know I'm neurodivergent. Like I said, the minute you step out of the mold, the minute Yeah, that. Also, personally, the pressure from my own glasses hurt. Headphones is really hard, fast, especially if I'm already triggered or overwhelmed. If you need anyone to test out your noise-canceling headphones, my Mega Voice powers will have it put to the test. I'm struggling to afford a new mattress. I can't get headphones, too. Well, see, there you go. Bad touch. Yeah, like, I also made a bootleg cookie about that. Rox, who had no idea, mind you, so she did not do it on purpose. One time. Bad touch TM, yeah. We were at Walmart and she saw those lenticular placemats. And she actually likes to run her nails across it for the noise. And she did not know I couldn't stand that, because nails. So she's all happy, she goes to it. Oh, I love these! And she puts her nails on them and scratches back and forth really fast. I could not help myself. My arm shot out and grabbed her by the spine. And I'm like, please stop. I am so sorry. Please stop. I apologize. I did not mean to do this. Please stop. And she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Sharon knows how loud I can get. She has heard me scream multiple of times. She's my witness. Oh, the things I have heard from that boy. Mostly cartoon impressions, but still. But yeah, the trick to smooth digital line art, or really any really big art that you're doing, get as close as possible and use your elbow and your shoulder. You'll get more stable lines than if you try to only use your wrist. And it's better for the health of your hand. Knock on wood, I have never had carpal tunnel syndrome. So far. Yeah, that noise is not fun. I love the texture, but the sound, oh, I can't stand it. If I don't have my fidget spinner with me, I will take my hand and slap it back and forth on my jeans. I'll stim because it bothers me. Anything that has to do with nails, because I have really thin, brittle nails, and often enough when I have to force a little bit, my nails get involved, they will bend backwards, and it fucks me up, man. I'm stuck under the cat. I really need to figure out what I'm eating. You're eating cat. That's what's happening. If you need another cat, you just call Mina and she'll throw you one like the crazy cat lady in The Simpsons. Michelle was rescued 9 years ago, as of yesterday, and Pixie literally was her cat from 2011, 2018 when she got pregnant. Yeah, I remember about Pixie. Like, who the hell needs a soap opera on Telemundo when you have the life history of all of Mina's cats? Like, they phase out old characters, they bring in new ones, they have some special guests. I had Chamichan for 10 months. Oh, I remember Chamichan. Poor sweetheart. I should draw him some boobies. We always tease him because there was that one time that Rox had him buy a shirt at the Pentagon, and Pentagon is usually for teenagers and very skinny people. And she had him try on and actually buy a shirt that was like 2 sizes too small for him. And she took a picture and put it on Facebook. What do you think happened to the poor man? I don't think I'll ever stop feeling like I couldn't do enough for him, that he might have lived longer with someone that's not poor. You did your best. And your best is never an upward slope. Your best can go like this, even depending on the time of day. But in the end, what that means is you did your best. But is my best ever enough? You did your best, period. Your best is enough. Your best is never the same day per day or even hour per hour. But it is still your best. Your best can be getting an A on an assignment one day. Your best can be getting up at 2 in the afternoon on another day. But what if I don't get up? Your best can be resting as much as you need. Not me crying for a cat lost in January 2019. Probably not just that, not being okay lately. And I can understand not being okay. Nobody is okay all the time. And it's not a little buck up, buckaroo, get over it that's gonna help. That's an attitude I hate. I am uncomfortable, so get better right now. I hate that. I hate that. You don't really care when you say something like that. Or when you imply something like that. Of course, somebody's gonna misunderstand what I'm trying to say, and well, I was trying to date this chick and she told me she felt uncomfortable and she's discriminating against me. No, 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 that is not what I said. Because that's yet another thing when you're neurodivergent. People will misunderstand you no matter how clear they think you're being. They expect you to be playing 4D chess when you're literally playing tic-tac-toe. Like, I could be saying I like asparagus. And, like, not on Twitter, even though that's Twitter behavior, but in real life I could have then somebody run up to me and tell me you hate me and wish I was dead because I like carrots and not asparagus. And I would be like, that's a whole other thing. Who are you? I'm never really okay. It's just feeling worse. My life is technically eons better, but right now I feel worse than I've been in a long time. And you can't control that. We can't always control how we feel, especially when we have disabilities. Like, the best I can do for myself is tell myself nice things. Because Lord fucking knows I can't go to a therapist locally. I mean, they literally called me 4 years after to tell me they lost my file behind a filing cabinet, so... And the best I can do, because I'm not a psychologist, is tell people nice things as best I can. If it doesn't succeed, then it doesn't succeed. I'm not a superhero. There's one thing I am sure of. The one thing I'm good at is drawing. The rest I just try stuff, see what sticks. Because that's yet another thing about being neurodivergent. I have ADHD, Goblin has ADHD. We don't have the same ADHD. It's constantly touch and go with that. I've been joking with calling myself Senor Nathaniel, but my ego is bruised AF. And if you need someone who does distance, I'll give you my therapist contact. She's amazing. I like to call myself royalty. Like when people ask me, because I have people asking me a little bit on the tapas version of Bootleg Cookie, how they should address me if I'm gender fluid. And I'm like, Your Majesty is fine. Your Highness. Everybody's pretty quiet now. Paul is probably still doing some research. Coco is eating. Joel is probably eating. Well, I got you guys here. Is there an item that you would like to see? Like, I've added 2 new hats. I bummed them all out, but that's okay. That's on them. Is there a main hand items you guys would like to see next week for the stream? Because I've already made 2 hats. Maybe you guys would like to see a new handheld item. Goblin tried to reach for this sylph. I'm gonna drop a couple more. Because I have control on your lives. Yeah, much better. I gotta stop spitting on my screen. The best way to be a narcissist is not to react. That is true. Because, oh my god, they hate being ignored. Oh, it's fun, honestly. When I say it's fun, it's okay if you guys don't find it fun to piss off a narcissist. I find it fun, personally, because if you guys are gonna get mad at me, oh, you're gonna have a good reason to be. That's what my narcissist parents told me all my life about bullies. If I ignored them, though, I'd get in trouble. Of course. Because the other thing is they don't want to realize they're being narcissists. Don't let other people bully you. We're the only ones allowed to bully you. But yeah, any main hand items you would want to see? A food item? I know there's sodas. There's a banana. I don't think there's a hot dog. There's candy. What would you like as a new main hand item for the stream? I find it fun now, but as a teen it wasn't. Hella no. Hella no. It didn't work at school either. Like in Saints Row 4. Okay, I'll see what I can do legally. Got my hat. Yay! I want what I can't eat. Ramen and dumplings. Okay, hang on. Of course, the items are gonna be really small, but I'm gonna make a little list. Okay. So that ramen dumplings. Of course, they're going to be tiny, but it's doable. I've been working on Aussie Sprite. I spent actual money on Aussie Sprite, so I'm gonna frickin' use it. I don't have any other things I want to eat right now, but while I went back to sleep, I was originally up at 9 a.m. I need a first meal even if the hunger signals are not there. Oh, I can understand that. I'm never hungry for lunch. Starving for breakfast, starving for supper, but never hungry for lunch. But I eat something regardless. And then I have a snack at around 2. And then I'm usually good until supper. I didn't have breakfast either. I meant today, I went to eat that. Don't know what these would work as option to hold. Well, I mean... they would work, seeing as during my birthday I was able to hold an entire birthday cake with the candles and everything, so... I crave waffles. I had water, tears, and cat hair. Water's good enough. I'm gonna put waffle in the list. Like that you guys can hold a giant waffle. I'm already out of tea. I'm gonna make some squash. Ooh, squash. I'm gonna go in the kitchen, pretend to evaluate my options. Look at it. Looks too much effort. Come back with another glass of water. That's what I do. Alright, time for colors. Should probably bring that area scaling back up to 2. Bring it to 1 sometimes because of that other project I'm working on that has really thin line art. I know you want me to get up, watch. I can't get up. For some reason that music reminds me of the Kingdom of Neandria, an RPG Maker... excuse me. An RPG Maker game made in RPG Maker MV, I believe, which is on the Switch. Not sponsored. And the dude did a super good job. I had to restart my file because I had a demo. And he finished the game back in September and I downloaded then. But I had to save over my file and start over again if I wanted to take advantage of the new stuff. But it's okay, the game is very fun. It has loading issues, but that's not really the game's fault. It's more like the RPG Maker MV server, because the games are hosted on the server instead of actually downloaded. So sometimes it has loading issue, especially when you load it, when you load your game, and when you try to save, the game will freeze a little bit and then participate again. Nothing interesting better happen while everybody goes to check their pantries. If anybody's curious, I actually do plan on only drawing his eyes like that because he has really small squinty eyes. Damn, I'm itchy. Winter dryness triggered eczema. Friggin' winter dryness. I've been trying to moisturize and nothing works. Short of taking a bath in Vaseline. But that's not good on the pipes. Or so I've been told. Back only found OCD and sadness in the kitchen. Have you tried adding garlic powder to that? technically cannot even eat garlic and onions. I guess you're trying to be funny, but even that is something I can't enjoy without drawback. Okay, let's see, let's see. Trying to think of other spices and or herbs. Parsley? Absolutely terrible Wi-Fi experience because of a silly rainstorm, but awesome, dude. Cummings looking fantastic as ever. Thank you, Joel. Oh, there was another sylph while I wasn't looking. There you go. There you go, guys. I see that's the same house code. That's recent? I got this last holiday period. And that's recent. Yeah, that's from about a week or two ago. I had something else planned for today, but when she said that, I was like, oh, I'm rescheduling. So what's probably gonna happen when I actually post this thing? I'm probably going to, quote-unquote, censor the words. Because Webtoon's not gonna be happy with the words. So I'm gonna put some asterisks here and there. You guys get to see the uncensored version. Of course, I'm gonna be really lazy about the censorship, but, you know, just enough so I don't get yelled at by some puritanical Asian people. And before someone misunderstands me, again, the problem is not that they're Asian, the problem is that they're puritanical. We're almost done, people. Almost done. I know we didn't get to fight a boss today, folks, but it got really heavy in the chat, so I felt it wasn't very polite to interrupt you guys. Well, let's take one last look. I think I'm gonna move that text a little bit to the right. Yeah, that's better. Thanks for a great show, Sharon. The comic looks awesome. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Yes, take very good care of yourselves. Especially after what we just all experienced together today. Like the sale of this card under the first 4 minutes of me announcing that it's in the shop. I'm not complaining, quite the opposite, mind you. And with that, we are done for today. I'd like to give extra special caramel drizzle thanks to our Patreon booties, Amber B, Paul K, Miss Innovis, David F, Marianne J. I forgot the word supporters for like 5 seconds. Now, I do believe, let me check my calendar real quick. Yeah, normally if all goes well, we should have a live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Time this Saturday coming for the Colors of the Month challenge, and the regular live stream this Sunday right after that at 1 p.m. Eastern Time again. As usual, make sure to keep an eye on my Instagram stories for the prompts. The first 4 prompts are chosen, whatever they are. Unless they're not okay, and if they're not okay, forget it. And I hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I know I had a lot of fun drawing it. I'll see you guys next weekend, I should say, because I'm going to be streaming Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I love you all, and bye-bye. And Goblinator just said, have a great afternoon, dear, with 3 hearts.